different tala. We have this Rasnadi Churna. Simple Rasnadi Churna can be applied in this Ruksha Kriyas. Ruksha and Snigdha. You may be knowing this Ruksha and Snigdha. That is, Ruksha means dry treatment without any Sneha Dravya, without any oil. But Snigdha treatment means using this oil, ghee, or anything. Okay, but if we are doing a Ruksha treatment, that is, say for example, Udvartana, we will be doing talam with Rasnadi Churna. We will be applying Rasnadi Churna here. And if we consider this Abhyanga, a Snigdha treatment, we will be doing in Kshirabala, Rasnadi, Kachuradi, Kshirabala. We will be taking this Churna, Kachuradi Churna, or simply Rasnadi Churna, and we will be mixing it with suitable oil according to that disease condition of the patient. Maybe say Kshirabala, and we will mix it with together. And first, initially we will be heating that spoon directly. We will not heat that medicine. We will heat the spoon first and then mix the medications, and then in lukewarm condition we will be applying as a tala before the procedure. I think it's clear. This is the procedure. Patient is made to sit comfortably in a couch. The application of medicine is concentrated to a circular area of nearly 4 fingers with maximum thickness of 1 finger. We will be using this normally in practically we are using as a 1 rupee coin area. Okay. Medicine is allowed to retain for a period of 1 hour, after which the region is wiped off thoroughly and rubbed by a pinch of churna. Okay, this procedure, talam itself can be done. I have told now, that is, we are practicing in each procedure as a purva karma. Then coming to Murthini Taila. Murthini Taila means the procedure of anointing the head with oil. That is the term itself, Murthini. Murthini Taila is mentioned by Charakacharya term, and Vakpada have mentioned as Murtha Taila. Murtha means Shiras. Murthini Shirasi et Tailam Diyade tat Murtha Tailam Uchyade. This Murtha Taila is very important. It have been asked for these questions, exams and all. It is asking. Okay, very frequently they are asking this Murthini Taila. Shirasi et Tailam Diyade tan Murtha Tailam Uchyade. The process by which oil is imparted over the head is termed as Murthini Taila. Depending upon the method of application, Ashtanghride, you can see in Gandushadi Vidhi, Abhyanga Sega Pijavo, Vastischedi Chadurvidham, Murtha Tailam Bahugunam, Tad Vidyat Uttarotaram. These are the types of Murtha Taila: Abhyanga, Sega, Piju, Shiro Vasti. In between, you can write Shiro Abhyanga, Shiro Sega, Shiro Piju, Shiro Vasti. And this, look, Murtha Tailam Bahugunam Tad Vidyat Uttarotaram. Uttarotaram, if we go Uttarotaram, that is reaching this Shiro Vasti, the guna will be gradually getting increased. That is, the more guna is for Shirovasti. Abhyanga, Seka, Piju, Shirovasti, and the Shirovasti is having the more guna compared to this other three. These are the types: Shiro Abhyanga, Shiro Seka, Shiro Piju, Shirovasti. In successive order, that superiority of guna is there. Properties of Murtha Taila, you must study this quotation. Tatra Abhyanga Prayoktavyo Raukshya Kandu Maladishu. Only one line sloka for Shiro Abhyanga, isn't it? Then Arumshika Shirastoda Daha Paga Vraneshuja Parishekaha. Parisheka guna is that. Indication is that. Then Piju Kesha Shata Spudana Tubane Netra Stambhecha. Next, Vastistu Prasupti Ardida Jagare, Nasa Asya Shoshe, Timire, Shiro Rogecha Daruni. Once more I will read. Tatra Abhyanga Prayoktavyu, where Rauksha Kandu Maladishu, in hair or in head. Then Arumshika Shirastoda Daha Paka Vreneshucha Parishekaha. Next is piju kesha shata spudana dhupane. Like that you must divide or cut it. Okay. Piju kesha shata spudana dhupane netra stambhecha. Next, vastistu prasupti ardhita jagare nasa asya shoshe timire shiro rogecha darune. First is shiro abhyanga. Shirasravana padeshu tam visheshena shilayet. Next is importance of shiro abhyanga. You can learn this terms and all Sanskrit terms you can learn, and then you can elaborately describe it in your exam if it is asked. Okay. Shiro Abhyanga eliminates diseases of head, makes hair grow soft, long, thick, glossy, and you can study like this Keshana, Mardavam, Dairkyam, Bahutvam, Snigdha Krishnadam, that blackness, hair will be becoming more black if you regularly use Shiro Abhyanga. Then Shiro Roga can be pacified. Then Karodi Shiro Triptim Sutwaktomabi cha Ananam. Sandarpanam cha Indriyanam Shirasaha Pratipuranam. How this face will be more glossier while doing this Shiro Abhyanga? Have you ever think? That is, if we are applying this oil on head, obviously we will be applying the rest of the oil in face and all. That may be the reason. Sutwaktam abhichananam. Okay. Also, by applying oil daily to head, they will not get headache. Shirashulam na jayade, na khalityam, na palityam, na kesha prapatanti. Hair fall can be reduced by doing this regular Shiro Abhyanga, that prevents graying, early premature graying can be avoided. Balam Shira Kapalana. विशेषेण अभिवर्धते दृढमूलाश्च दीर्घाश्च कृष्णकेशा भवन्ति. Black hair will be obtained. Then nidra labha sukham, everything. Then indriyas can be rejuvenated. These all are the points relating to this benefits of Shiro Abhyanga. Next, coming to Shirodhara or Shiroseka. Okay, just hear the procedure now, the theory, and then you can watch that videos also. Then it will be more clear. By hearing this, you may have some doubt and all. Okay. Coming to Shirodhara, it is an essential part of Ayurvedic tradition of Kerala. I think this Panchakarma is um, the misnomer is this Shirodhara or Panchakarma. The term is misused by everybody. That is Purva Karma is Panchakarma, like that. They are all misunderstanding. Okay, in wellness center and all, they are doing this Shirodhara as a name in the name of Panchakarma, but it is not like that. It is included in Murtha Taila. Shiro means head and Thara means dripping. Okay, pouring of, you have seen this picture, no? This picture must be in your mind. Okay, pouring of liquid on the forehead in a rhythmic pattern for a stipulated time. In a rhythmic pattern, it is the most relaxing therapy that leads the entire body into a state of calmness. Okay, while dealing with this mode of action, we can say that this person is in a shavasana posture, no? That also aid this procedure mode more. Okay, in stipulated manner, we will be moving this vessel, Dhara Patra, in an oscillating way. Okay, I will come to this detail. And in this combined action of Snehana and Svedana are done. If Drava is warm, if we are using this Shirodhara with oil, that it can be a combined action of Snehana and Svedana, we can see there. This Dhara itself, we can do using Taila, Ghrida, Ghrida rarely, Kashaya Dhara is there, Jaladhara is there, and then Takradhara is there. In that Takradhara and all, we are not making this Takra boil or lukewarm. Okay. Materials required are Droni, Shirodhara Patra needed, and a stand is there, and wick. Wick means that cotton thread is there to that oil to pass through, then cotton earplugs, cotton eye pads, then thara dravam, hot water bath, then soft towels, therapist. Okay, this is the thara patra. You can see to hold that is thara stand is there. Okay, I will show you picture. Okay, this is the modern modified equipments or apparatus of Shirodhara. Also, some study was there done using the Shirodhara using a healing robot and massier, and it have noted that it shows more parasympathetic activity can be more enhanced, like that more mode of actions are mentioned in some research works. I'm not going much to detail. Then procedure Purva Karma after evacuation of bowel and bladder. Okay, you must imagine. Okay, then only you can understand a little more. Then patient is asked to lie supine on droni and to remain calm. Abhyanga is done on the head and neck with suitable oil. Ears are closed with cotton plugs. Eyes covered with cotton pads to avoid the entering of fluid or oil into the eyes and also ears. Then cotton varti is tied around the head above the eyebrows. Above the eyebrows, one cotton varti will be tied. And in case of male patient, we will advise them to shave the head completely. If in a female patient, we will tell them to plait the hair in two sides. And Thara Patra is placed on the stand and held near the head of the patient, as you have seen in the first slide. Then Varti is placed inside the Thara Patra by tying its one end and placing it inside a serrated coconut shell. We will take one serrated coconut and one hole will be there, and through that we will insert that cotton wick or Varti. The other end of Varti is passed through a hole in the Thara Patra. And also, tip of Varti from Dhara Patra is at a distance of 4 angula from the patient forehead of the patient. Look, this is a modified modern instrument. If we use this Thara Patra, inside of that Patra, one serrated coconut, in middle one hole will be there, and we will be inserting the Varti. This one is the Varti. You can see in the picture. This Varti, it will be like this, and oil will be if we pour this any medicated liquid or whether oil kashaya or takra inside this thara patra, this will be flowing like this. Also, the length should be 4 angula. Distance of the Varti must be like this. We will be looking like this 4 angula that from the forehead of the patient. This must be 4 angula. This Varti and this distance of this is more than 4 angula. This is the right posture. Okay, it must be noted that the distance of 4 angula from the head of the forehead of the patient. Coming to Pradhana Karma, medicine is warmed by keeping in warm water bath. Only using hot water bath you can the warm the medicine. And temperature is checked by inquiring with the patient. Okay, whether it is in correct temperature, we must ensure with the patient. And warm medicine is poured into the Dhara Patra. And obviously, the medicine will be allowed to flow in a continuous stream through the Varti onto the forehead of the patient. And vessel is oscillated in an oscillated manner from side to side by one therapist. It must be a continuous procedure, and intermittent massage is done over the scalp. If 2 or 3 dhara, then we can just do a mild abhyanga or local massage to the shiras intermittently. Then medicine which drains from the head is collected by a therapist from a hole near the foot of the patient in the droni, and then medicine is reused after warming it on a hot water bath, except takra. Takra will not be heated. Okay. Then Paschat Karma, the scalp is the procedure is done for 45 minutes to 1 hour, and this scalp will be wiped off with a clean dry towel. Ear pads and eye pads will be removed, And Rasnadi Churna will be applied over the vertex. Patient is asked down to get down slowly from the droni and advised to take rest for 1 hour and take a lukewarm water after taking rest. They must not be sitting in AC, air condition, or under the fan and all. In cold climate, cold environment should be avoided. The 45 minutes to 1 hour is the duration. Precautions prevent falling of medicine to eyes. That is why we are using this earplugs and iPads. Then speed of flow of drava dravya should be maintained. That is continuous oscillating movement by a therapist is done, and any intermission cannot be there. Okay. Then height and thickness of dhara should be maintained. Then temperature of dhara dravya should be ensured. Height, already I have told this 4 angula, that wick should be here and this 4 angula distance should be noted thoroughly. Otherwise, the dhara dravya will be flowing from a more height. Okay. Then dhara guna, from this slide or 3 or 4 slides, I will be discussing this common dhara guna mentioned this Sahasra Yoga, Dhara Kalpa. In Sahasra Yoga, you can see Dhara Kalpa chapter. You must read it and go through it. If any doubt, you can ask. Okay, that Dhara Kalpa I will be dealing or only a little slide. Okay, main Dhara Guna. These are the Guna of Dhara in common. In common, every Dhara, even if it is Kaya Sega. Kaya Sega means that is synonym of Dhara is Sega, Parishega. Okay, that in Kaya Sega also you can write this common Dhara Guna. Okay. Dhatunam Dridatam Karodi Vrishadam Deha Agni Varna Ojasam. That is the beginning of that sloka. You can just note it and refer it in the Sahasra Yoga. Thara Kalpa. Okay, Thara Kalpa in Sahasra Yoga. It is there and it is mentioned that these gunas are for Sarvam Sneha Krita Sukoshna Subhaga Sarvanga Tharandranam. Means you can apply this benefits or Dhara Guna in every Dhara, in every whole body dhara, even if it is kaya sega, kashaya dhara, then or shiro dhara, we can apply this guna. Dhadunam dridada, the dhadus become more drida, then vrishada, deha agni varna ojasam, stairyam, padavam indriyasya, like that it is mentioned, means indriya padavam, jeraso mandhyam, that prevents aging, chiram jividam, Astanam bhangam apakarodi, samiradi doshan nitaram karodi. You can study this sloka if you can. Okay, I am not compelling you to study. If you can study, you can write in every dhara. In Sweda also you can apply this quotation. Okay, dhara kalpam. In that Thara Kalpa, it is mentioned as Sneha Dravyas used for Thara as per dosha. As per dosha, this Drava Dravyas can be changed or used accordingly. In Shuddha Vada condition, Tilajam. Tilajam means Taila or Sneha Chadushtayam. In first class, I have mentioned that about this Yamaka or Trivrata Sneha in Kujamba and all. Okay, that in Shuddha Vada, that is, we are not practically using Kolamba in Shirodhara, but in Kaya Seka, in Kaya means Deha, Seka means Thara. In Deha Thara, we can use this Kudamba and all. It can be more purely Sneha. That is, in Shuddha Vada condition, Thadukshaya will be more, and so Sneha is the main procedure. Then pitta rekta involvement, krida is apt. Then kaphaja, it is again tilajam, kaphavadaharam. No, tila is kaphavadaharam. Then rekta pittanvida vadam, tailam and krida samam. Okay, then kaphena sahidam vadam, taila artha bhagam kridam is mentioned. These are mentioned in Dhara Kalpa. Then Drava Upayoga Kramam. Drava. Drava used for Dhara can be like this. How to use? Okay. Kshiram Ekaham. We cannot use same Kshiram daily. For consecutive 7 days, we must be doing this procedure for 7 or 14 or 21 days. We can't use this Kshiram regularly. because it will get spoiled in first day itself. That is ekaham. Then dhanyamlam tridinam. 3 days it can be used, but this also it is mentioned as pravara, madhyama, avara. This pravara means regularly using fresh oil or drava. Fresh oil taken is considered as pravara, and madhyama it is mentioned as this tridinam. Okay, then sneham. Coming to sneham, that is oil. Shirodhara using oil. First 3 days, same oil is used. Okay, you must keep it aside, that oil. And fourth day, we will be taking fresh oil and use it for the next 3 days. First 3 days, same oil. 3 days finished, and then fourth day, we will be taking fresh oil. And for the 4, 5, 6, these 3 days, we will be using that same oil. And last seventh day, we must mix it all. Okay, then on the second, third, fifth, and sixth day, if needed, that sufficient quantity is not there like that, you can add some fresh oil to it. Once more, I will tell. First 3 days, same oil. Fourth day, you can take fresh oil and use it for the next 3 days. Then last day, seventh day, you can mix it all. Okay. Then Drava Kala Vidhi is mentioned. I have already told Uttama, Madhyama, and Adhama. Uttama means using fresh oil daily. Madhyama means once taken oil is using for 3 days that we are practicing. Adhama means using it as Mishri Kridam. First 3 days taking, then again fresh oil added, then again that old oil is taking, like that. It is Adhama. Okay. Then contraindicated time for Shirodhara is mentioned. Atyushnam, Manda Dosha Kopam. Practically, you can understand this contraindicated time. No? Manda Adapam, Sheetalam, Aparanam, Ratri. These time are contraindicated for this Shirodhara. Preferable time is Purvane Divase Shubhe. Dhara Kalam is mentioned as Purvane. Also, this Adhyoga Lakshanam is there. Atyucham, Drudam, Bhuri Kalam. Means if we are use doing this Shirodhara in a more height than early mentioned, that is Atyucham, it causes Shiroruk. Practically, we can face this problem. If that 4 angula is not maintained, that the Thara Dravya will be falling from a more height. Atyucham, Daham, Visarpam, Ruk. These are the complications noted. Then Drutam means more speed. Like this, we will be, if we are doing, then these are the complications. Swarasada, Sandhidalana, Rektapita can be seen. Bhuri Kalam, Chardi, Jwara, Koda. Bhuri Kala means that time, preferable time is more. 45 minutes to the duration. If duration is extended, then that they can cause chardi, jwara, kodha, etc. Then Adiyoga Chigilsa is mentioned as on the next day, Gandusham, Nasyam, Mahaushada Sridha Toyapanam is mentioned. These are all mentioned in where Dhara Kalpa. Then Sayanam, Lagu Bhojanam with Kadutara Yusham. On second day, you can do Snehavasti. On third day, that Saintavakrita Snehavasti can be done. On fourth day, Sneha Vyapat Chigilsa is done. On fifth day, Dhara can be restarted. Like this, it is mentioned in Dhara Kalpa only. Okay, these are the Dhara Guna. Sneha Dravyas used for Dhara as per dosha, and Drava Upayoga Kramam. Drava Upayoga Kramam. That is either Kshira, Dhanyamla, oil. Then Drava Kalavadi, Uttama, Madhyama, Adhama, and then contraindicated time I have mentioned. Then Dhara Kalam, Adhyoga Lakshanam, Adhyoga Chigilsa, you can omit that Adhyoga Lakshanam, you can study. No? Then coming to Shiropiju. It is a procedure in which a piece of cloth or gauze is folded and dipped in specific oil and kept on vertex. This is the procedure Shiropiju. A piece of cloth will be put here, dipped how it will be dipped in the prescribed specific oil according to the patient and kept on the vertex, this position. And this materials required are suitable oil, cotton, gauze, vessel, rasnadi churna, etc. are needed. The patient is made to sit comfortably in an armchair. Okay, just imagine patient is sitting in an armchair. Tie a band of cloth around forehead above ears. Above ears, you must tie a band of cloth. Okay, band of cloth, and place a piece of cloth having length and breadth of 16 centimeter each over the vertex. Here, you must place that cloth. Then keep cloth pieces of same size one over the other to reach a height of about 2 centimeter. Till it reaches 2 centimeter, we must do this procedure. What? To keep the cloth pieces of same size. Then pour the lukewarm oil at the center till the cloth is completely soaked. Then remove piju and wipe the head. After this duration, prescribed duration, remove piju and wipe the head completely and apply Rasnadi Churna on the vertex. Patient is made to sit comfortably in an armchair and a band of cloth is uh, tied around the forehead above the ears, and then a cloth will be that length and breadth of 16 centimeter is applied over the placed over the vertex, and similarly the till it reaches 2 centimeter height, similarly this cloth pieces must be placed, and then pour the lukewarm oil at the center till the that cloth piece gets soaked completely. We can see it. Okay, indications are there: hair fall, itching, psoriasis or other diseases of the scalp, burning sensation, netra stamba, diseases of the head. In that quotation you have checked, no, that these are the indications. Biju kesha shadana spudana rukshane netra stambecha. That is the indications. Then also diseases of head in practically in paralysis, facial palsy, cerebellar dysfunction, diseases of eyes. We are doing this Biju. Then coming to Shirovasti, this is the most important one among the Murtha Taila. Okay. The word Vasti is used to indicate, that is to retain or to hold. Thus, in Shirovasti, the oil is made to retain on the scalp for a prescribed time. Vasti means something that hold. Okay. Materials required are, this is a more complicated procedure in this Murtha Taila. Rexin leather, one. Then black gram flour. Masha kalka is needed to paste. Okay. Then Taila, cotton ribbon, spoon, vessel, large vessel, everything is needed. Two therapists are also needed. The patient is made to sit erect on a chair. In that picture you have seen, no? One strip of cloth smeared with Masha Kalka is pasted around the head above the ear. One cloth piece is taken and it should be smeared with Masha Kalka. First you must make that Masha paste. Black gram flour should be mixed with some water and paste. It has a gum like structure and you must apply on a cloth, and it must be pasted on the head, forehead above the ear. In Piju you can see, no? In Piju we are not using this Masha Kalka, we are just tying a cloth only. And leather sheet of about 12 angulas applied with Masha Kalka at the bottom of the inner surface of it is tied around the head, so that the lower part of the leather sheet is attached to the strip of the cloth. Okay, if I say, if we are taking this yes, a rexin sheet, you must apply this Masha Kalka here. Okay, in the lower portion, and we must be putting like this. Okay, then it will be in position. First, we have made the patient to sit erect, and then just applying Masha Kalka in a cloth, we must tie here, we must paste it, and then this rexin sheet or leather sheet will be of 12 angulas will be applied. How? With Masha Kalka at the bottom of the, then only it will be placed correctly in fit. Okay, this is the classical method Now this resin sheets are available in modified form. This is the modified form. Okay. The two ends of the leather sheet are attached together by using mashakalka. Another strip of cloth pasted with this mashakalka is wrapped on the leather sheet. Now the Shirovasti yantra is ready. Okay, by hearing this, you will be more confused. Once more, I will show you. Okay, first you will be placing this cloth smeared with mashakalka. First, you will be applying like this, and in that around this the resin sheet, you imagine this is a resin sheet. Okay, this here we will be applying, here we will be in the lower portion we will be applying this masha kalka. Then only you can do like this, like a paste. Okay, and then you will be placing like this. Okay, first initially we have applied a.
Hello.
Okay, slide is visible, no?
Yeah, doctor is visible.
Okay, okay. Okay, this Shirovasti yantra is finished. This is the modified one that we can use this Shirovasti cap with adjustment belts and all. It helps to check the oil leakage and it is easy to handle. Okay, this preparation is very easy. No preparations are needed. Okay, the main procedure is then the suitable medicated oil warmed by keeping in hot water is poured over the inner surface of the leather cap slowly and carefully. Okay, this Shirovasti Yandra is ready and the medicated oil which was get warmed by this hot water bath is applied, is poured in over the inner surface of the leather cap slowly and carefully. Also, one can pour the oil on the coconut leaf also. Okay. This helps to prevent the sudden falling of warm oil on the head. We are using warm oil on the head, no? Then the quantity of oil should be 2 angulas above the scalp. That is 1.5 inch above the scalp. Care must be taken to keep the temperature of oil constant. Like this will be the picture, okay, of Shirovasti, and we can use the oil by making it warm. That is why two masseurs are needed, two therapists are needed. One will be taking the oil after a prescribed time to make it again hot, not hot, lukewarm. Okay, up to 2 angula, we must pour the oil. You can use a spoon or just finger itself. In this slide, you can see that the therapist is using his finger to pour the oil. Likewise, you can take a coconut leaf. This procedure is mentioned in Gandushadi Vidhi, that Murtha Taila by Ashtanga Hridaya. If you see this, the procedure is very clearly and beautifully mentioned. Vidistasya Nishannasya Pidhe Janu Same Mridau. Means the patient should be seated in a Janusama armchair in a knee height. Okay. Shuddhakta Swinnadehasya Dinande Gavyamahisham. Shuddhakta Swinnadehasya means he should be done this sneha procedure either externally. Okay. Then Dina ande is the time, and Gavyamahisham Dwadashangula Vistirnam Charma Patta Shira. That Gavya Mahisham means the Shiro Vasti, no? That Vasti bladder of this Gavya, Aja and Mahisha should be used. This is the classical method. And Dwadashangula Vistirnam, 12 Angulam is the Vistirnam mentioned. Akarna Bandhana Sthanam, Lalade Vastraveshtide. Akarna, above this ears, Lalade Vastraveshtide, forehead, we must apply this cloth. Chela Venigaya Battha Masha Kalkena Lebayit. That Masha Kalkena Lebayit means that Vasti should be pasted with this Masha Kalka. And Tado Yatha Vyadhi Sridam Sneham Koshnam Nishejayit. How, what is the quality of the Sneha? Koshna Sneha Yatha Vyadhi Sridam. According to the Vyadhi, we must use. Then the two angula we have already discussed. Urtham Kesha Bhuvo Yavad Angulam Thare Echatam. That is 2 angula. The oil must be up to 2 angula level. And Avaktra Nasika Kledat Desha Ashtau Shat Chaladishu means the time when to remove this Shirovasti Yandra. That is Avaktra Nasika Kledo. These 3 points I will be discussing. Okay, after that we can again come to the sloka. The procedure should be continued until the period of appearance of Samyak Lakshana. The Samyak Lakshana of Shirovasti is mentioned as Vaktrasrava, Nasigotklesha, Karnasrava. That they will tell like some srava is coming, some discharge like is coming in the throat, nose. Okay. Then Adamalla told this as Tanmala Srava. Adamalla told this Samyak Lakshana as Tanmala Srava. Then, according to this Kala, Matra Kala also it can be done. Vada, Pitta, Kapha, Sosta. That is 10,000 Matra Kala, 8,000, 6,000. In Sosta, 1,000 Matra Kala or Shirovasti should be done till Vedana Shamana. Okay. After the prescribed time for karma, the oil should be removed from the Shirovasti Yandra, and Shirovasti Yandra should also be removed. And after that, we can do the Mrudu Abhyanga over the head and Skandha Pradesha. Evening is the best time to conduct Shirovasti, that is Dinande, it is mentioned. Then duration is maximum 7 days. Indications: numbness of the head, facial paralysis, insomnia. Look, this is the Avaktra Nasiga Kledat, Desha Ashtau Shat Chaladishu means 10,000, 8,000, 6,000. According to Chaladishu means Chala means Vada dosha, Vada Pitta Kapha. Then Matra Sahasran Yaruje. For a Sosta patient, it is 1,000 Matra. To Ekam. Skandadi Mardayet. Here Mardana. We have discussed Mardana in the initial slides. Mardana is mentioned where in Skandha Pradesha, Skandha Adi Pradesha. In head, this up to shoulder you can do this mardana. After this, as a paschat karma, mukta snehasya paramam saptaham tasya sevanam. Up to 7 days we can do this procedure. I think it is clear. Then some complications and management are mentioned. Sneezing and rhinitis, because the we are doing it in the evening time, and the um, oil is maintained for a prescribed time period. Sneezing and rhinitis may occur, so we must do Rasnadi Tala, Rasnad Jambira Tala, then Dhumapana with Haridra Dhumavarti. Then, if neck pain is there, we will do this Kandha Mardana for that. Okay, local massage. Then, heaviness of head, stop the procedure and treat accordingly. Then, fainting, headaches, shivering will be there. We must treat accordingly. These are the Bahya Snehana procedures. Okay, we can take a small gap by discussing this Sneha Karmagada. Again, some more special procedures are there to discuss. Sneha Karmagada. This one you have studied in some places in Snehana. You can club it together. Okay. Karmukadav Shodananga Snehabana is asked in exams. You must study it. Okay, that it can be mentioned under three headings: action of Snehana Dravya, action of Snehana, then Shodhananga Snehabana as a Purva Karma of Shodhana. Okay, actions of Snehana. Actions of Sneha Dravya, you have studied the Guru Shita Sarasnigdha Manda Sukshma Mridudrava, also Pichilla Guna by Charaga. You have a detailed note. No, you can uh, cut short it as a point by point and write under the heading this action of Snehana Dravya. Then comes the action of Snehana. Okay, in Siddhistana, Sneho Anilam Handi Mrudu Garodi Deham Malanam Vinihandi Sangam. Sneho Anilam Handi have already explained that Vada dosha is the main dosha, and to treat that Vada, Sneha is the powerful tool. Okay. Also, this Vatanul in Samyak Snigdha Lakshana Vatanulomanam Deepta Agni, it is mentioned as Vatanulomana action. This Vata Shamaga action is achieved by this Snehana action. Then Mrudu Karodi Deham. The Sniktha Mardava Guna is for this Sneha Dravya, and this are important to bring this dosha to Koshta and Utklesha stage. Okay, that is the Gatra Mardavam. Anga Mardavam is there. Lightness of the body is mentioned under this Samyak Snigdha Lakshanas. This is by the Snigdha Mrudu qualities. Then Malana Minihandi Sangam means Malasanga occurs due to this Rukshada. Koshta Ruksha is there. And to counteract this Rukshada, Snehana is the only tool. Okay. Sneha decreases this Rukshada by its Snigdha and Vishyandana properties, and this Rodoroda will get reduced. And the third point is Shodhananga Snehapana as a Purva Karma of Shodhana. Acharya Charaka has mentioned some, this you have studied in the first class, introductory class. Okay, Vriddhi, Vishyandana, Paga, Srodho, Mukha, Vishodhana, Vata, Nigrahat. By Vriddhi, it is getting increased, dosha is getting increased, and by Vishyandana, dissolving or increasing fluidity of doshas occur, and by Paga, it results in loosening of dosha from the place of lodgement, and by Srodho Mukha Vishodhana means clearing the orifice of Srotas, and Vada Nigrahat by controlling Vada. Okay, these are the points by as a Purva Karma of Shodhana. And after ingestion of Sneha, by virtue of this property, it is absorbed by the from the gut and it enters to the Sukshma Srotas. Sukshma Srotas, it will enter, and after it will reaches the target organ. After the target area is reached, it binds with the vitiated doshas and it leads to vriddhi. Okay, that is the increased dosha, which can also be understood by the fact that Sneha is hydrophilic. After appropriate oral ingestion of Sneha, the body cells become saturated with fat, and this fat material is transported out of the cell. That is the Satmyada. Okay, after it gets Satmyada, that it will be transported out of the cell to the extracellular fluid by the process of osmosis, and the levels of fatty acids will be increased, thereby the plasma volume will be increased, and the dosha will be getting high. That is the vriddhi condition. Okay, after we take this Sneha, it is absorbed through the gut and it enters the micro channels, and then it reaches the target area, and after reaching the target area it binds with the vitiated dosha and leads to vriddhi. Next is the Vishyandana. Vriddhi, Vishyandana, Paga. Vishyandana means Vilayana. That liquefaction of doshas is achieved by the Snigdha, Mrudu and Drava guna. And Paga means we initially that Sama condition, it will be making by Deepana Pachana, we are making this Nirama Avastha, and it leads to this dislodgement of dosha from Shaka and it moves to the Koshta. Next is Trodho Mukha Vishodhana Karma, achieved by the Sukshma Guna of Sneha Dravyas, and it helps in the removal of Margavarodha. Srodhorodha, it will be removed, and Vayu Nigrahana means pacification of aggravated Vata. Initially, it pushes the morbid dosha out of the koshta, which in turn facilitates a natural return of doshas to the koshta, and it will be ready to do the Shodhana procedures. A study was there by Vasansi Patil. This oral ingestion of lipids does not cause rise in the level of lipids. Okay, that even if the lipid levels increase during this Shodhanaga Snehapana, after this Vamana or Virejana Shodhana procedure, it will come to normal. Okay, if this initial increase may be up to, it is a statistically significant increase up to the normal level. It is concluded in that study. Some of the patients will be worried whether the cholesterol level will be high after this taking this so many ghee and all. And this study concluded like that. Okay. By this guna, we can tell that Sukshma guna, Snehana Dravya reach up to the cellular level. Drava guna and Kledana karma, that vritti is functioning. And then Sniktha Sara Drava guna, it is Vishyandana. By Sniktha guna, Vayoscha Nigrahat. Vata dosha gets pacified. Vada and this Purva karmas, dosha move from Shakha to Koshta and fit for the Shodhana karma. The patient will be fit for the Shodhana karma. Coming to fat metabolism, this also asked in the question paper. Fat metabolism. Okay. Metabolism of fat involves catabolic and anabolic process. Catabolic process means it's generate energy, and anabolic process means create biologically important molecules. What are they? Cholesterol, triglycerides, phospholipids, lipoproteins, etc. Okay, just point by point you can study. Also, lipids are body fats that are either synthesized within the cells, that is endogenous, or derived from dietary fat. Okay, from diet also we will get this lipids, that is the exogenous and endogenous. Both pathways are there in the fat metabolism. Okay, first it includes the catabolic and anabolic process. It contains the exogenous and endogenous pathway. Exogenous pathway means that those derived from this dietary fat, and other, the endogenous means synthesized within the cells. And exogenous lipoprotein pathway always starts in the intestine. Dietary triglycerides, normally approximately 100 grams per day, are hydrolyzed to free fatty acids and monoacyl glycerol, by whom this intestinal lipases and emulsified with bile acids, cholesterol, etc., to form micelles. Just this point you can